Welcome into the Oklahoman's video studio. I'm Dave Morris, joined now, as you can see right there on your screen, by Pete Jackson. He's the president of BASCO, the Builders Association of South Central Oklahoma. Very nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Thanks for stopping in. You are also the owner of Stonewall Homes and a builder of one of the featured homes this weekend. The Festival of Homes was last weekend, but it's also this weekend as well. How's it going so far?
Well, it's gone very well. We have a counter at our home, and they counted 400 people that came through during the first weekend. So it was very busy. The weather was perfect, of course. And we expect that again this weekend.
Now, how many years have you guys had this, the Festival of Homes?
It's been going on for decades. I'm not sure how many years. I've been involved with it since I began building in 2003. So a long time. So
you've certainly had your hands involved in this over the years.
Right.
And we were just mentioning before we went on here, is it challenging to have a parade of homes, a festival of homes, a tour of homes, if you will, during the spring in Oklahoma?
Well, it is. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I was remembering a few years ago, the big tornado went through Moore just, I believe, a week before this festival. And it left us wondering, you know, should we even have it this year? And we all decided that we needed to persevere and go ahead and do it, and because that's what we're here for, is to build homes. And at that time we saw our role to rebuild homes, and so
right.
We needed to make things available to people, so we did. But yeah, in this spring we've had a lot of rain, so it's been difficult to get the homes finished, but we have a lot of homes to look at.
Well, this upcoming weekend, it's June 10th through the 12th. That's Friday through Sunday, 1 to 7 p.m., and it should be fantastic weather. And what can people expect?
Well, we have 3 featured homes, 2 in Norman, 1 in Moore, and then we also have 43 total homes. So,
now, you're a builder of one of the featured homes. Tell me about this house.
It's almost 3,000 square foot home. It's in Highland Village. It has a beautiful view to the west. There's a pond behind it, and the view is very nice. So that's been the thing people have really keyed in on. But it's a great home. We got a lot of I don't know if you know about this, but the members of our association contribute toward the houses, and so we get discounts and donations along the way. For example, Malarkey Roofing Products donated the entire roof.
Nice.
Delta Faucet donated all the faucets.
Some good hardware.
Yeah, so we were able to get some big discounts, and through that raise money for our Builders Association, and then through that we fund some scholarships. We have an OU student chapter of the National Association of Home Builders at OU. We fund that. We have some scholarships at Mid-American Votech, and also at the Moore Norman Technology Center that we also support.
Talking with Pete Jackson, he's the president of BASCO, and tell me more about this association.
Well, it's a group of builders, but also what we call associate members, who would be people from title companies or banks or suppliers, just a lot of people that we do business with, and it gives us opportunity to network, but also it's associated with the National Association of Home Builders. And that's an advocacy group for builders, and so they're doing government advocacy and that sort of thing. So,
what's the geographic area?
BASCO covers 4 counties: Cleveland, McLean, Garvin, and Grady counties. It's based in Norman, but it covers all of those counties.
So did it start in a certain location, perhaps Moore or Norman, and then grow?
Yes, it started as the Norman Builders Association back. This has been, again, 50 years ago or longer, and then fairly recently, I think in the last 10 years, they changed the name and expanded down into that other area. And then also we're in partnership with the Moore Home Builders Association for this festival, and they cover Moore.
All right, very good. And proceeds from the Festival of Homes?
Well, that's what we use to fund our organization. And then our organization funds things like the OU student chapter, the scholarships I mentioned before, and some other charities, but it's also the main fundraiser for our organization.
Understood. Pete, what got you into the home building business?
Well, I fell into it, to be honest with you. I have a degree in construction science from OU, and I worked for Flintco actually down here on the Civic Center when it was being renovated. And then I just began to dabble in rental properties, and eventually built a small home in a more tornado rebuild zone I bought a couple of lots there and just built a little house as an investment. And I really fell in love with it. I enjoyed it, enjoyed the process, and eventually just moved over into that full time.
You've certainly seen a lot of sides of that, from the commercial construction of convention centers to rental houses to now expanding, new homes.
Right, right.
A pretty good market?
Yes, it's been very good.
I guess I should ask, how is the market doing these days?
Well, I find, we build about 12 homes a year, so all I see is kind of our picture of what's going on. But from my perspective, it's very good. We had more homes last year than ever, mostly custom homes. The weird thing about it is my spec homes don't seem to move just quickly. They're not flying off the shelf or anything. But we have more customs than ever, and I don't know.
So is that a person coming in, looking at your spec home and wanting to change it, or just, hey, I've got an idea, Pete, help me out?
It's a little bit of both.
Gotcha.
A lot of people come in and they have something very specific in mind, and then others will come in and they like I had a person just this last weekend that liked the feature home that we built, but they didn't want a bonus room, and so we're talking to them about doing that. So.
Interesting. You mentioned the 4 counties that BASCO covers. How is the growth in that area?
It's been good. It's been good. Yeah, we found a lot of the builders in the area south of Norman just have never had any representation, and never really had an opportunity to be in a builders association, and they're happy to be a part of that. So yeah, it's been very good. And a lot of our associate members already do business in that area, and so it helps them as well.
Very good. The Festival of Homes coming up this weekend, Friday through Sunday, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., June 10th through the 12th. He's Pete Jackson. Thanks so much for stopping in. Best of luck with everything.
Thank you very much.
I should mention more real estate coverage can, of course, be found in the Saturday editions of the Oklahoman, Sunday as well for that matter, and online at newsok.com. Our real estate editor, Richard Mize, does a fantastic job. Pete, thanks so much.
Okay, thank you.